door click open as Sophia and Lucy enter. Lucy, can you give me my bag? Lucy smiles and hands her the bag. Sophia runs to the parents' room, but when she finds empty, her smile fades and she returns to the living room. Hearing her voice, Miley steps out from Tavi's room. Miley, where is Swan? They went out. Taeyang took Swan outside. Lucy sighed in relief. What did the doctor say about her health? One health is moving. Sophia runs to Millie, hugging her leg. Millie smiled down at her. Where is Mama Millie? She asks, her big doe eyes glistening with a few tears. Sophia, is Mama's health bad again? She was fine this morning, she whispered with a shaky voice. Millie's heart clenches, seeing how much Sophia loves her mother, even though she feels a pang of jealousy. No one, your mom's health hasn't gotten worse, so that just took her out for a restaurant. So Miss Wallet face brightened. Sophia, give me a bag, princess. Sophia, okay Lucy. Wow Sophia, do you have a gift? Sophia nods happily, yes I do. Don't you want to show it to me too? I'm just like your mama, right? She says, caressing Sophia's head and rubbing her tiny arms. Lucy raised an eyebrow, noticing Millie's words. You are not like my mama, Millie. You are like my only. My dad said I only have one mama, and her name is Van. Once my mama told me that if she ever died and my dad married someone else, I should call her mama, but dad got really mad at her and me too. But still, I love you, Millie. Sophia explains in a soft, pausing voice. Millie's smile fades at first, but returns when she hears the last line. Lucy, Millie, I'm going to start dinner. Can you help Sophia change her out uniform? Lucy heads to the kitchen. Sophia begins unpacking her bag. She pulls out an envelope. Look, my teacher gave this me. She says exciting, opening the envelope. Inside are 5-6 photos which shows to Millie. Millie's eyes widen slightly as she realizes there's family photos. In the picture, everyone looked different, especially when the time she looked beautiful with a vibrant smile. They are all wearing sport outfit. Taeyang and Wan were younger Sophia. Some photos are funny, like one where Wan carrying Taeyang bridal style, showing off her strength. Millie, not this photo from your school. Sophia, yes, these are from my school, last year's school sport competition. I was smaller back then, see. My teacher had lost this photo, which is why we didn't get a meal there, but today they found them and while cleaning the office. Sophia explained as Millie stares at the photo, particularly focusing on Taeyang and Wan, who are smiling in every shot, and that one they have won a match, and Taeyang is kissing Wan's cheek. Smile heart clenches with jealousy, feeling a pang as she sees Wan's beauty and confidence. It's amazing, Sophia. I'm sure this will make your mom very happy. She forces a smile. Sophia nods. Millie, now come on, let's get you changed and ready for the dinner, or else your dad will scold me. Sophia nods with a giggle. Taeyang carefully guides Wan back into their home, helping her sit on the edge of the bed, and the nurse set up the medical equipment nearby. Millie watches from the distance, a mix of emotion on her face. Nurse is smiling also at Mrs. Kim. Let me give you your evening medicine and then you can rest. Thank you, appreciate it. She smiled warmly at the nurse taking her medicine. Taeyang sitting beside Wan. Taeyang, how are you feeling, love? Did the outing tire you out? Wan is smiling a little, but it's worth it. Thank you for the today, Taeyang. I need that. Taeyang leaning closer. Anything for you. He places a gentle kiss on his forehead. Millie, who is watching them from a doorway, she feels heart clenches. She sees the loving way Taeyang is treating Wan. Wan, giggling, nudging Taeyang. Remember that time we got lost on a first date and you were panicking because you thought I had met? Taeyang laughs, scratching back of his head. In my defense, I was nervous because I wanted to impress you. Impress me, you were sweating bullets. She laughed softly. Taeyang chuckled, shaking his head, laying in a whisper. Well, I got you to fall in love with me anyway. Wan playfully rolled her eyes. Oh really, I think I just felt bad for you, smirking, pretending to tease him. Pretend to hurt. Ouch, Mrs. Kim. That's not what you said in your love letter. Grins, holding her hand tighter. Blushing, I might have been a little too honest there. Millie shifts uncomfortably, biting her lip as she watches their playful exchange. She forces a smile, feeling a pang of jealousy, seeing how close they are. Taeyang turned to Millie, noticing her lingering. Oh, Millie, sorry we didn't say hi earlier. How are the kids? Were they in any trouble? Millie forcing a smile. No, they were angels, especially Timmy. He is so attached to me now. She glanced at Wine. I'm sure he misses you too, Wine. Wine is smiling warmly. Thank you for taking good care of him. Millie, I'm grateful. Taeyang gently brushes Wine her back. Let's get you comfortable, love. You deserve all the rest. Miley smiled face slightly as she watches Young adjust once below, making sure she is cozy. She crossed her arm, feeling a pang of envy at how attentive he is to one. Playfully, I think you are pampering me a little too much. I can fall off my pillow, you know. Grinning, not a chance. As a husband, I will take responsibility for your comfort. Please and whispering, plus I like taking care of you. One blushing, teasing, fine, but don't expect a tip. The young chuckling, your smile is not the payment I need. Gives a quick peck on the cheek. Millie's jealousy grows as she watches them laugh together, feeling increasingly uncomfortable and frustrated that after the nurse finishes her task and leaves the young walker and return to find Millie still standing in the hallway. Hesitantly mistaken if there anything else you need help with, I'm here. Think polite but firm. Thank you, Millie. You have already done a lot today. You should rest too. Millie trying to smile. I'm just happy to be around and help however I can. They nods, sensing the tension. I appreciate it, Millie. Truly, glances toward the bedroom. Millie watches her staying close the bedroom door, feeling a mixture of frustration and longing as she realized just how devoted he is to mine. Her feeling began to shift from admiration to jealousy. One her Tenga lying in the bed drifted into the slump and the sudden knock at the door startled them awake. One half asleep, rubbing her eyes. Oh, could it be this late? Then can you check? Then getting up, yawning. I will see you visit. Just rest now. He answered the door and opened it family. Very anxiously, I'm sorry to disturb you both, but I'm running a high fever. I think I need to go to the hospital. Immediately starting up, voice shaky. Timey fever, oh no, then. Timey gently from Millie, feeling his forehead. He is really warm. We need to take him in. But Juan, you need to stay calm, okay? Juan panicking, clutching the blanket. Young, please just go take him now. Don't worry about me. Young placing a reassuring hand on her shoulder. Breathe love, don't stress yourself. I will take care of him, okay? He kisses her forehead while not reluctantly watching us then grab the car keys. He gave one last reassuring look before turning to Millie. Family, Millie, let's go. We need to get him checked as soon as possible. Heart racing, feeling out, worry for time and something else as she watches the determination. Yes, of course. Taeyong leads away, with the Millie following closely behind her, gaze occasionally lingering on him as they walk through the house. For a brief moment, she feels as if her family. Taeyong drives quickly but carefully, occasionally glancing at back Taimi and Millie's arm. Serious tone as he back the fever and words. Holding Taimi close, glancing at Taeyong and the rearview mirror. He is still warm, but is breathing calmly. Taeyong, you are really a great father, always. Taeyong focused on the road, not picking up the undertone. I just want to make sure my kids are safe and I would do anything for them. Trying to hide her disappointment, yes, of course, she looks down at Timey, feeling a complex. Hospital waiting room, late night. Taeyong and Millie are seated in a quiet corner of the hospital waiting room. Beside them, a young couple sits with a small child who is sleeping peacefully. Taeyong keeps glancing anxiously at Timey, who is beginning to fuss and cry in Millie's arm. He is probably hungry, he needs milk. She trails off, remembering how awkward Taeyong looked at the previous time she fed them in front of him. She started to pat Timey, gently trying to calm him, but he only cries louder. Suddenly, the woman from couple beside them leans over with a warm smile. Woman whispering to Taeyong, you should tell your wife to feed the baby. He sounds really hungry. Taeyong is momentarily taken by glancing at Millie with a surprise. The woman clearly assumed Millie is his wife. His eyes feeling the weight of the misunderstanding but not wanting to correct her here. Softly looking at Millie, go ahead and feed him, it's okay, we'll just run the outer way. Millie now feeling a strange mixture of relief and unease. She began to feed Timey while Taeyong turned his face away, focusing on a distant spot in the waiting room. A few minutes passed, Taeyong stays quiet, giving Millie the privacy she needed. While Timey finally quiet down, content is on, the nurse stepped out of the examination room, calling for the next patient. Can Taeyong please come in? Taeyong and Millie both stand up with the Timey, now come down against Millie's arm. They walk toward the doctor's office. As they enter, the doctor gave them. Nodding at Taeyong, glancing at Millie. Good evening, Mr. Kim. I understand the situation. I will take a good look at Timey. The doctor is aware that Millie is not Taeyong's wife, but he doesn't mention it out of professionalism. Taeyong seems relieved that there is no further confusion. The doctor examines Timey, carefully reassuring both Taeyong and Millie that it's a common fever that will pass with the proper rest and medication. After giving them instruction, the doctor smiled politely. Doctor, take good care of him. He will be right soon. Tang and Malik at the hospital together, heavy silence between them. As they reached the parking lot, Miley suddenly stopped, returning in front of Tang. She looks up at him with a tear-filled eyes, her face mixture of desperation and longing. Tang faced caught off guard expression, frowning confused. Millie, what's going on? Millie, her voice shaky. Tang, I can't hold it anymore. I love you and your child so much. Why can't you see that? Tang is violent, chocolate and across his face as her words sink in. He clenches his jaw, struggling to process what he is just hearing. Tang in a form to Millie, what are you talking about? I'm married and love my wife. Wine is everything to me. Millie, tears streaming down her cheek, voice racing with thirst motion. But I can't help but have fallen for you, for Timmy, for Sophia. I can't imagine my life without you all. Just please, can't you feel the same way? Tang expression hardened, his vision wearing thin. He looks away, catching his throat, his voice becoming colder. I don't think you understand. I love my wife. She is the only one for me. This, what you are saying, it can't happen. Desperate voice cracking. Then just cheat on her. She doesn't have to know. Just give me a chance, Tang. I love you so much. Tang was darkened with anger, his voice low and uncontrolled. Treatingly, that's enough, man. If we don't stop this right now, tonight will be our last day as a Timmy and Sophia's babysitter. Millie phrase, shocking, flashing in her eyes as she realized the seriousness in his tone. She felt her heart drop, her obsession with the children making her reluctant to lose her position in this life. Nodding slowly, voice trembling, okay, I will stop, I promise. He gives her a one last hard look, then turns to walk toward the car. Millie stands there watching him go. Flicker of defiance and resentment hidden behind her tear. She gripped his tongue now, but deep down. Tang spoke. The silence in the car was thick, only broke in the faint hum of the engine. As I was drove west by home, my hand gripped the steering wheel tighter than necessary, knuckle turning white as I thought over Millie's word. Just cheat on her, she said, without even a hint of shame. The nerve, the audacity. I felt a surge of anger flow through me again, replying the whole scene. How could she think I would ever betray my wine like that? After everything, after all we have been through, it made my blood boil. I forced myself to take a few steady breaths, reminding myself that losing my cool wouldn't help, but Vino was already worried about Timmy's condition, and right now that was the most important thing. When we finally pulled out the house, I parked and took a moment to calm myself. Millie, who had been sitting silently beside me the whole time, quickly slipped out of the car with a time in hand, headed inside. I followed behind my back. Already shipped into van, she has been waiting and inside. I headed straight for her bedroom, where I found her sitting up, looking both helpful and worried. Her eyes brightened a bit when she saw me, but I couldn't see the tension in her expression. I said softly, sitting beside her. Time is fine now, just a fever. The doctor gave me. One let out a small sigh of relief, reaching for her hand and felt my heartbeat slow, calming under the gentle touch. I wanted to tell her everything about tonight. The way Miley had confessed her feelings, the way she looked at me as she had some claim. But then I saw one face. She looks exhausted yet peaceful, finally relieved about Timmy. In the beginning of our marriage, I used to tell her everything whenever someone showed interest or crossed the line. One was the first to know. We had laughed about it, joked about it, how people could take it a hint, but this was different. She didn't need stress, not now when her health was fragile, and especially with the things she has been saying about what ifs she didn't cover. Those would made my chest tighten every time. One wouldn't doubt me, I knew, but her condition, her fragile state, I couldn't bring this negativity into her life. Not now. I had to tell her everything when she was better. When she was strong again. Until then I had to protect, keep the pace of her sake. Are you okay? She asked, looking at me with those kind, trusting eyes. I managed a small smile, squeezing her hand. Yeah, I'm Ahmad, my voice soft, just tired, that's all. She nodded, leaning back against the pillow and brushed a stain of her hair away from her face. I couldn't lose her, no matter what happened. Next morning I woke up before Van, her peaceful face illuminated softly by the morning light filtering through the curtains. She was so beautiful and so serene, and seeing her like this reminded me of all the things I am grateful for. Gently I reached over the precious tree hair from her cheek, not wanting to wake her but needing to feel close. She was everything, my wife, my best friend, the mother of my child, and reason to keep fighting every day. When she finally stayed open, her eyes leaned down, giving her a soft kiss. "Good morning, beautiful," I whispered, feeling my heart melt a little more as she smiled up at me. She stretches and picked up a book she had been reading, her face peaceful and content. I couldn't help but myself. I took out my phone and snapped a photo, saving it instantly as my wallpaper. Not that it was anything new. Her face had always been on my screen, but a reminder that she was my queen, my everything. Before leaving the room, I kissed her again, my finger lingering against her hand. "I will be back soon, okay? Just relax." As I stepped out in the kitchen, though, my mood darkened. The moment I saw her, she was sitting there with Sophia, feeding her breakfast, acting like she was the mother of my children. The way she moved, the familiarity in her action, it rubbed me wrong entirely. I trusted her care for my kids, but now I felt anything but uncomfortable with her around them. The thought of her conversation last night filled me with a sharp, cold anger and clenched my jaw. She looked up at me with a smile. I couldn't bring myself to return it. Instead, I forced myself to keep my face neutral, offering a small nod before glancing away. My thoughts were racing and needed to find someone else, someone who could respect the boundaries, someone I could trust to put one on my kids' words, not their own twisted feeling. I forced a deep breath, glancing back toward our room while last time one was reading, completely unaware of the tension outside. I wanted to protect her from all of this shades of peace, happiness, and life free from any more stress. She didn't need to know about Miley's delusion. I gave one last look, quick to kiss Sophia, assuring I'll be back soon. I was in the middle of the important meeting at the company. My sister Nana sat beside me, going over the details. Suddenly my phone rang and it was Lucy. She rarely called me unless it was urgent, since she mostly handled everything at home. Got answering the call. "Mr. Kim, I can't find Sophia anywhere." My heart started to race. What do you mean? Where are you?" "When I went to school to pick her up, the teacher told me that someone had already taken her. When I asked how they could just hand her daughter to someone else, the teacher said that the person claimed to be Sophia's babysitter. Sophia even confirmed it to her teacher, so she let go of that person." "Did you call Miley?" "Yes, Mr. Kim, I called 100 times, but she didn't answer. I'm heading home now." I could hear the door click open and Lucy's voice. She called out for Sophia and Miley. "Young, what's happening?" "Mr. Kim, Miley isn't home." Another time, I checked every room. My heart pounded faster. The meeting had come to a head and everyone resumed their work, but my mind was stuck on what's happening at home. I ran under my hands, trying to stay calm. "Did you check one room?" Lucy quietly opened one room, tried to alert her about the situation. "She's not here. Please don't let one know anything about, okay?" I took a shaky breath under the call, immediately tried to call Miley. She picked up the first ring. "Hello, sir. Where the hell are you with my kids?" I couldn't help but shout, startling everyone around me. I quickly exited the meeting room. "Sir, everything alright?" She started to follow me. On the call. "Sir, I'm in the garden with the kids." Then silence filled the air as the young heard the faint sound of the car engine through the phone. His jaw clenches, creating a state. "Millie, where are you taking my kids?" Laughing suddenly, her voice echoing with an unsettling, almost manic age. "Oh, the young, isn't it obvious? Last night you turned me down, told me you love your wife madly, so I'm doing this because I love you. I love you and your precious little Sophia, and time soon all of you will be mine." Voice slow, saying, "You are out of your mind. I will never leave my wife or my child for someone like you." "Oh, but you will, if you want to see them again, you will do exactly what I say." "Yeah, what you are going to do? Then come to the address I will send you. I already have a divorce paper for when you will sign them, then you will sign marriage paper with me." "Careful thing, I don't think you understand. If you don't show up, you will never see those sweet little faces again. Do you understand me?" Then clenches his feet, is breathing heavy as he realizes to stay calm. He wanted to protect his kid. "Fine, I will come, just to Maybe that's more like it. I know you have made the right choice. I will be waiting."